So my name is Sandra Koch, and I'm working in the M6 Media Bank team. I will present to you today the journey we took since 2013 to monetize the M6 group archives. To start, a bit of context on how it started. In 2015, we had a strong position made of our achievements in video digitization works, made our significant focus and efforts on selecting qualitative content from our portfolio rather than quantity, made of the quality of the indexing work performed by our team of documentalists, and made of the successful migration in October 2013 of indexation data from our previous system to our actual DAM, now used for daily enrichments. We leveraged these strengths to M6 board presenting a project for footages library and monetization platform. Our board immediately approved not only the project, but also the budget related to it. The original objective was to open and display M6 Group's images by pulling together the group's TV catalogs and expose the richness of our different collections to professional audience on one single web platform. The project, beyond the promotion of the group's heritage, was to monetize our contents and position ourselves as the first European publisher to initiate a footage library within a highly competitive field. Our strengths from the beginning were a strong brand, M6 gathering a variety of contents, an alternative source for French images, competitive positioning against other market players, responsive contents matching the needs of broadcasters and producers, a sales force dedicated to images exploitation. Today, the platform on board over 20K hours of video and 50K assets. For customers wishing to reuse M6 archives, the procedure is relatively light. They just have to create an account on the platform. M6 then launches a request to verify that the applicant is effectively a professional. If that's the case, he'll receive a right of access to the catalog and will be then able to order the archive he's interested in. Let's precise an important point. M6 sells extracts, but not the program in its full length. The client will be billed for every 30 seconds used. On the other hand, the channel is much more specific on the cost of these 30 seconds. It will depend on several factors: territory of broadcast, time of broadcast, number of broadcasts, etc. The activity has gone from a cost center to a profit source, with the evolution of M6 Video Bank's turnover since its launch in 2016. The turnover had been determined at the launch, has been successfully achieved, and is today quite consequent. From the first year, the documentation department, at the origin of the project, went from a cost center to a profit center, as I said. The 5-year turnover target was achieved in 2021, despite the pandemic and the consequent drop in production during this period, of course. What really determined us to turn ourselves towards a new version of this existent one? Since M6 always aims to be ahead and in advance, at least we try, it's in our DNA. We're, for proof, the leading European image bank portal. We wish to promote innovative solutions and surround ourselves with inventive professionals like our editor, Perfect Memory, that will help us carry out our ambitious project of offering new values to our clients. Refining the new version of our portal refining the new version of our portal with offering the latest cutting-edge technologies in full swing is a promising way to make research more fluid, intuitive, and cognitive. We want our customer to gain in quality and access a targeted offer with a wider range of archives that will complement their initial search. In a word, a real added value. So our ambition was redefined to propose professionals new types of contents and new options in terms of copyrights depending on duration of the sales contract, the territory, etc. Therefore, we initiated a major overall project for M6 Video Bank. The target is to take a step forward and grow to turnover around the sale of audio and video archives by offering new assets such as music, radio sounds, music videos, or photos from filming. M6 Group features numerous multimedia programs. We want to expand our current service, essentially focus on the sale of videos and filmed radio. Key to success is to replace the system in place with a more modern platform capable of offering a relevant and intuitive search path, a fluid order path, but also of evolving according to the needs of our group and our clients, of course. We drafted our specification and launched our tender to 3 solution providers at the end of Q 2022. Sorry for the slide. Okay. So perfect memory is the only solution. I'm not sure. Yes. So perfect. No. So perfect memory is the only solution that implements proper information management as opposed to data or metadata management. The theoretical approach behind the platform is modeled by the DYKW hierarchy, exposing the relation between data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. Let's take this picture as an example. At the bottom of the pyramid lays the data. Data is defined as a symbol stored by machines in a shape made to be understood by other machines and not humans. It is stored without any context or understanding. As such, it's meaningless for the human being seeing it. It requires a specifically designed system to retrieve the data in a hard-coded context. So in the example of the picture, the data is the raw numbers such as 2 or 15 that we can see. The 3 letters T, G, and V are also purely on the data layer. As such, it doesn't speak that much to us as human beings. If we move one level up, we reach the information level. Information is formed by injecting the data within a context, providing the human being with some understanding of what it represents and quantifies. In our picture, the information level is the fact that knowing the design of French trains, I can deduce that the letters T, G, and V together form the acronym of TGV, the French high-speed trains. The number 2 relates to the Koch class, and the number 15 relates to the Koch number. The level above the information benefits from additional cultural context and understanding of the situation. With such context, as a human being, I can deduce out of my information explicitly exposed a set of implicit information inferred by my cultural background. This inference operation generates knowledge. Using inferences from known cultural rules, we can deduce more information on our picture. This train is exploited by the SNCF because SNCF is the owner of the TGV trademark. The picture was taken on the station platform because the door is open. Riding the train in this coach requires a cheaper ticket because it's second class. So on the top of the pyramid is the wisdom. The aim of structuring from the data all the information and knowledge is to empower the human being to interpret in the right context and support decision making with the most relevant information at hand. In our case, is the right coach corresponding to my ticket? Is it the right train going in the right direction? Today, all the software platforms and systems manipulate data and inject them in a pre-designed context to retrieve this data as information. Using semantic technologies and standards coupled with graph database. Perfect memory implements the relevant operational context and rules structured within an ontology for each use case to retrieve each information explicitly and elaborates more human-centric UIs. In our case, perfect memory semantic technology is used to structure all the information related to each of our media assets coming from our DAM and AA processing for indexation, for example, speech to text. The new portal they provide is integrated with our DAM as well as with the group's ERP for direct invoicing processes. It is used to offer our customer a much improved and efficient search and exploration journey. 50,000 assets are available to date, and we're still working to scope the type of assets that will be offered and promoted to professional audiences. For example, while M6 represents the largest music video library in Europe, many record companies have still not invested in the digitization of their music video. A dedicated library could be offered in the form of servicing without assignment of the associated rights, to be cleared with the record companies. Based on this new platform, we target to double our turnover in 2 years. Nimbleness and intuitiveness of the solution, combined with the great proximity and expertise of the Perfect Memory team, should allow us to quickly reach this new milestone. So I missed, excuse me. No. The promise we want to deliver our current and future customer with this platform is to guarantee them a simple access to our content to maximize its optimal and continuous usage. And I wanted to finish this presentation by introducing the new portal we will launch in a few weeks. Here's the homepage with the ability to perform a full text search and explore our library from defined category. An example of the search results page with all the dynamic facets, allowing to refine the context of a search based on meaningful information, such as the program, the display property, the main topic property, etc. Here's the same view with the facet activated, thema, for example. This is the clipping tool to allow our customers to only order the part they are interested in and browse the temporal indexation tags. Because as I said earlier, since we only sell by 30 seconds, the client can just cut exactly what he wants. And so it's more simple, and it's not in his full strength, because you were saying earlier there are gasps. The clipping tool permits to just have what you need exactly. This is the ordering cart view. And the order view. Yeah. So I hope this introduction was interesting for all of you. Please don't hesitate to ask Louis Matignon, our Chief Revenue Officer that is attending this seminary with us. Any question he will be glad to answer. He's the, the big boss of Perfect Memory. And many thanks for your attention. Thank you.